Okay, and today we are going to work with the hierarchy and what is groups. Yes. What my take is, while I was teaching them beans, parameter, and sets, so one of my students, she asked me about she want top and bottom as the parameter, and it has to be worked. If she clicked on top, they, they have to show the top 5 countries, or maybe depend upon top 5 sales. If she clicked on bottom, it has to be shown the bottom. So that was a bit tricky. So I'm going to show you that quickly. So in case even in your industry, if you find this difficulty, so you're able to achieve it or get the results. Basically, that's why. So I'm going to work with super sales store data. So let's say I wanted to see top 5 countries based on maybe subcategory or something like that. Just top 5 countries I wanted to see. So for this, top 5 and top bottom 5. So for that, I need to create one parameter. So I'll quickly show how to create a parameter. So I have to click on this drop down arrow and click on create parameter. So the name of my parameter should be drop or okay, and it should be the data type should be integer, and that's it. List mein I'm going to give top and display as top. One second, top and display at top. What happened? It's not picking up. Top. Oh my god, what happened now? So it should be string. That's why it's not picking up, and that was the mistake. And top and bottom, the data type should be string. So I created one parameter. I just wanted to see show parameter in the field. It's there. If I click on top, it has to act like top, and if I click on bottom, it has to act like bottom. So if I click on subcategory wise sales, let's double click on subcategory and let's double click on sales. See, even if I'm clicking on top, nothing is happening. The reason, do you know what is the reason behind it? Correct. So we need to connect it using what? Create calculator field. So I have opened the calculator field and I'm going to give this name as top slash bottom just to make sure. Okay, so this is the name of my calculator field, and for this it's a if I click on top, they have to okay, before creating a calculator field, let me show you one thing. Let me just apply one quick calculation that is called rank. What rank does? Tell me, what is rank doing exactly? What do you think? What's it's doing? It's arranging sales, and let's see which one is highest. So chairs are the highest one. If I apply rank, the chair is the highest one. That's why it's giving me 1, and then bookcase is 2, then 3, and then 4. It's ranking my subcategory depending upon sales volume, basically the sales number. So if I apply rank and I just wanted to fetch this top 5, then it will be easy for me, right, to apply the rank and just fetch it. Correct. That's why I'm going to use in my formula rank. Okay, so let's create a calculated field. For that, same thing, top slash bottom. That's there. If I have a multiple condition, I have 2 options to choose, rather go for case, rather go for if. So it's totally up to you which kind of formula you wanted to implement in your data basically. So I'm going to go with the case. So case, and I'm going to select top or bottom, the parameter, and then when one second, when it's top, then what? Then it has to click on what? Rank of, right? Rank of sum of sales. So what rank does? In rank, you put first expression. So I wanted to work with what? I wanted to rank my sales column, and then I need to, put ascending or descending. So if I want top, so should I go for descending or should I go for ascending? What do you think? Top. So I think descending, right? Because 1, 2, 3, 4. So need to click descending. And then I will just write top 5. So I just want top 5. That's why I'm writing less than or equals to top 5. And then again, I wanted to, else if it is not top, it is bottom, then I just want top sum of sales and comma. It should be in ascending and picked only 5 columns and my formula here itself. Apply and okay. So this formula is got created. So I wanted to, put this formula into my filters here, and I just want true values. I don't want false values. So that's why I'm clicking on true and pressing okay. Here we go, and let's just put sales here, and let's put some form, maybe, yeah, that's it. I think sales will give me the answer. So chairs, bookcases, copper and phones and appliances are the top 5 of the subcategories based on sales, and bottoms are art, paper, envelope, fastener and labels. So getting it, how to work with two parameters like top and bottom. So I'm just removing it. Okay, so this is my normal data. So what ascending does, if I click on ascending, which data came first? Lowest one, right? So that is there in my formula. If I wanted to fetch these 5 rows, the bottom 5, so I need to write ascending. So I applied ascending, right? If I descending, so which are the top 5 rows? The top one, right? If I click on top, I have to click what? Descending. Clear? I hope it's clear now. Clear or not? Yeah, sum of sales, because I'm apply rank into sum of sales. So I'll talk about that only, right? So clear, not top, then descending, bottom, then ascending. I hope it's clear, correct? If I just don't want 5, I want maybe user should go for 5, 6 or 7, 8 or 9 or 10. Getting it? So user, like, so you know what should be the next step. You need to create a parameter for that and just show the parameter, and instead of 5 put that parameter here. Clear? Complete this task. Okay, so put the parameters, and user should user should click on top, or choose rather it's top or bottom, or user should click on like how many numbers of top bottom things they wanted to see. Okay, now there is one question assignment you have to work now. So you have to use superstore sales data, and you have to identify the city in which has which have sales greater than 50K, and profit should be more than 4K. Go for it. It's very easy.
So just complete. Let's see. So see city wise what? Sales, right? And profit. Okay, so I'm just putting city.
I hope you are able to see my screen now. Sarita, can you able to see? Okay, Sarita, let's do this. Sales I wanted to put. So I'm putting what? Sales. And I wanted to apply a filter on it. So I'm going to apply the filter. And I just wanted to the sales greater than 50%. So it's like greater than should be at least 50K, that is 50,000. So I have applied it. So I'm getting the cities from which I'm getting sales greater than 50%. And let's apply the profit. And let's apply on profit. Okay. So instead of that, just apply on profit something called table calculation. Okay, so they are not going to take both of them. So I need to, create a set and just complete the task. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to, create two sets. How can you create a set? Go to your sales. Where is your sales? Click on the cells and God, what happened? Hmm. Let's apply here something called filters. I'm applying at least more than 50K. That's it, and press OK. So I'm getting this are the countries. So I'm going to create one cells of this cities basically. So from here to so I'm going to create a set of it. So how can we create? You see this option called set. So I'm creating a set of those countries which are, giving me sales like greater than 50. You can go like that also, or you can sales maybe greater than 50K. That's it. And this set is got created. And another way is to create a set is just go to city, go to filters here on city, just edit the filters, go to condition, by field, you wanted to see profit. So this is another way to do the same thing. Okay, so now I want to see profit more than that is nothing but greater than or equals to, or you can say more than, that is greater than, it should be greater than how much? 4,000, right? Yeah, that's it. So this data, now my data is got created. So I'm getting a city which is giving me more than 4K profit. So nothing, I'm going to just take all these cities basically, or let me just go and edit condition. Okay, fine, it's working. So let me just create one set out of it. So I wanted to create till here. Okay, that's all. Everything is picked up. Now I want to create a set, and set is for what? Profit should be greater than 4K. That's it. So I have created two things. One is sales and then another one is profit. So I want to do, combine it together and just remove. Now I want what? Identify the city which has sales greater than 50K and profit greater than 44K. So I can use combined set, right? I have created set. Now I can use combined set. Where is my combined set? See here. And here I can put profit. And should I choose which one? Second one, right? Intersection. And let's give it some name, sales and profit should greater than 50K and 4K. Just you can put anything. So I'm just putting it and remove this. And I'm just edit the filters and I'm just picking in it. Okay, I just want to pick in only those which is a part of those two, like which has a greater than sales and profit thing. So I'm applying sales and profit. Now just remove this. Okay, so I'm getting now those countries and those cities. Basically I'm getting those cities in which I'm getting sales and profit, only those cities from which I'm getting sales and profit. I think the Australia has all the cities which from which we are getting more sales and that respective condition profit. So I hope you get the answers clear, right? This one will be, I guess, the perfect graph, or you can shuffle down a bit. Maybe country, maybe city, maybe state. Oh, just shuffle down and see the best way to represent this graph. Okay, I hope it's clear now. Okay, so let's move to our next topic. So today we are going to see hierarchy. So have you heard about hierarchy before? Okay, so you have been working like since day one. You have been working with one hierarchy called country, state, and city. Let's say I wanted to see country, a country based country wise, maybe profit or sales, whatever. So I'm just putting country and I'm just putting maybe sales. Let's not take this graph. Let's stick with the bar graph to easy understanding. So here I'm getting Australia, China, India. So Australia is the country from which I'm getting more sales and follow than China and then India. Getting it? Let's say I wanted to drill down my data and wanted to see in Australia, in this country, which states are giving me more sales. You getting my question, right? So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to pick this state and just put here from Australia, I'm getting more sales. Like from where? I think from New South Wales and Queensland and Victoria, Western Australia are these are the states which are giving me more sales from Australia. Now my question remains same. Again, I wanted to drill down my data and I wanted to see in that particular state which cities are giving me more profit or more sales. So again, I wanted to click on this city and just apply this thing called here. Sort it out. Sydney is the city from which I'm getting more sales, and Sydney is a part of New South Wales. So you're getting it. So what I'm doing down it. Okay. So I'm just drilling down it. But now what I need to do is I need to pick it up from here and place it here. Pick it up from here and place it here. Drop and drag, right? Instead of doing same thing, I should go and just pick up what the hierarchy in which I wanted to work. So I'm going to just pick this country, state, city hierarchy and put it in here. And I wanted to see country, then country, let's just sort it out so that you can able to see. Let's say I wanted to drill down and I want to see from which country I want to, from which state I'm getting more profit. No, South Wales, again the city. So I need to, just click on this plus sign, and Tableau is doing all the thing. Why? Because these are the pre-made hierarchy. Getting it? So in your data, like hierarchy is a pre-made. For example, country, state, city is already pre-made. And what are the benefits? So I can drill down into the data very easily. So instead of putting only state, city, country, I can put hierarchy in it, and it starts with the outer layer. The outer layer is country, and then the inner layer is state, and the inner layer is city. The state's inner layer is a city. Getting it? Now let's say I wanted to see which is going to be like in which country which has the positive profit or positive sale. How can I find out this positive? Oh, let's not talk about the positive sales. Let's more concentrate about hierarchies first. So okay, so let's say some are natural hierarchy which is already made. So it's a geographical hierarchy. But can you see in our data we have one geographical data column named region is there, but it's in text format. So it should be the part of this hierarchy, right? Because XYZ region from XYZ, let's talk about Oceania. Oceania is a region in which we have multiple countries, and in multiple countries we have multiple states, and in states we have multiple cities. So this is nothing but hierarchy. So sometimes what Tableau missed out our thing. So they pre-made one hierarchy already, but they missed maybe the region or something like that. The one column from that hierarchy. So if you wanted to add this column into this hierarchy, the only problem I'm going to face is the region data type is nothing but what? Category. And state, country, cities data type is what? Globe. That is geographical. So I need to convert my region into geographical and then put it into hierarchy. So instead of doing all this thing, I just simply click on this arrow sign and go to geographical role. You see geographical role, and create from what? So each and every region has countries, right? So create from countries. So I just click on countries, and the region is in my hierarchy. So up now, if I wanted to see, let's just remove this and apply these hierarchies. I'm going to see, maybe 1 second. Let me just put the hierarchy here. Now, the very first thing, the outer layer is nothing but region. So I'm getting sales from which region? From Oceania. And if I drill down, so which countries are the part of Oceania? Australia and New Zealand. So these are the three countries from which are the part of Oceania. And Australia, from Australia, I'm getting maximum sales, which is a part of what? Oceania. So getting it, you are getting more things because of you're getting more insights because of what? Hierarchy. So there may be chances where hierarchy is not created, and we like to create hierarchy. Let's say in our data, we not only work with this only one hierarchy, we also work with one more hierarchy. Can you just name that hierarchy? Think wisely and name that hierarchy. We have been exactly. So order date is nothing but the hierarchy. It is pre-made by Tableau. So year is the outer layer, then quarters, and then month, and then day. Okay. So let's say I wanted to create a hierarchy. So if you notice, we have one more hierarchy other than pre-made hierarchies. So there are two pre-made hierarchies we have in Tableau: country, state, city, and this order date. But another, let's talk about segment. So if you click on segments, we have multiple categories in segment. If I click on categories, so multiple segments have multiple categories, and multiple categories have multiple categories. So this is nothing but the hierarchy. So let's create it. Okay, how can you create it? So I'm just removing it. Let's go to segment, click on segment, just click on this arrow. You see this hierarchy. So while if you click on hierarchy, you get two options: add to hierarchy or create hierarchy. So I want to create a hierarchy. I don't want to add my segment into any hierarchy, right? So I want to create, let's create a hierarchy and name this hierarchy as a segment, and then category, and then maybe sub category. Okay, press OK. This hierarchy is made now. We are going to made. So I have created this hierarchy. Segment is already the part of it. Now I just wanted. Okay, so I have created this segment. I need to, put a category into this hierarchy which I have just created. So how can you add it? Go to the category, click on this arrow. You see this hierarchy. Just go to that. I need to add to hierarchy. So which hierarchy I need to add this category? So it get added. So this is the first way to, add another field into the categories we now what hierarchy we have just created. Now I want to put subcategory. I can drag and drill it like this. So you can do either. Just go for it. Put this subcategory wise. Just put it into somewhere like maybe like this, and let's see the profit. So which subcategory is giving me more profit? You can see consumer are giving me more profit, and I want to see in consumer which categories, from which categories I'm getting more profit. So I think I'm getting more profit from technology, from consumer, from corporate, again it is technology, and from home office again it is technology. So technology is something from which I'm getting more profit even in different segments. Okay, now again I want to do, drill down it further, and which okay, it's giving me something. Now phones are giving me more profit from consumer, and phones are giving me more profit from corporate as well. So you can, just drill down a bit, and you get the questions. You get the answers of multiple questions while using hierarchy.